So hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we're taking a look at some of the secret roads SCS have left in to the Washington DLC. Now we're just on the bridge here. We are near, if I just pull up the map, we're near Astoria, just on that massive bridge, and they have left in the sign here saying entering Washington, so a little bit of an Easter egg. So we'll start off with these two secret roads actually. If we pull up the map, as you can see, we're past the border. That we are sort of going into Washington here, I suppose. But yeah, we've got like sort of an official road here with the sign, and we'll explore it in a second. But it's not a massive state. I mean, if you compare it to Oregon here, I'd say it's probably about half the size. So it probably won't take that long for them to do, depending on how much detail they put in. But yeah, it's about half the size, so I'm expecting maybe a couple of months until the release. I don't think it's going to be too long now. Looking at the screenshots, it looks fairly finished, and it actually looks pretty good. But if we just pop over to the other side, sorry, I'm having to lean over the microphone. It sort of starts over here. You've got assigned to Aberdeen. And if we jump past the barrier, then if we just turn the traffic back on a second, because I just had to turn it off the intro, because I had a truck ram into me whilst I was parked up. Start up this Volvo here. Let's turn the lights on. Parking brake off, and we should get going. Oh, let's not crash. But yeah, I've always wanted to drive over this bridge in the game. It's always been blocked off. I haven't actually jumped past it before with the free cam. But it's pretty cool, isn't it? I mean, it's such a massive construction here. I mean, look at the height that we're gaining already. Past these houses with all the vegetation. Never noticed that road before. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you come up over this sort of bridge here and then onto the main one over the water. I mean, look at the height that we've gained already. It's so cool. 65 limit down here apparently, and this bridge does actually seem pretty low. I'm not sure if trucks can actually go across it. If they can, they're probably gonna have to adjust the height of that, because I do not have much clearance, as you can see. So if you're taking a tall trailer, I'm not actually sure if you can go over there. But maybe this isn't complete. Maybe they're going to adjust the sort of scale of it. Maybe that was just for optimization or something. It's sort of the same with this bridge as well. If you look at the height of this, if you just slow down, there isn't a massive amount of clearance. There's more than the other bridge up there, but again, not a massive amount. Now, the weird thing is we do have a traffic light situation here. It's a bit unusual, not sure why I'm indicating, because it's not a real sort of proper part of the map. But just look at the draw distance here. You can see the bridge that sort of moves down there. Looks like it's in its down position. Maybe it's up, I can't tell. But yeah, the draw distance is really cool. That road doesn't look as finished as this road. I mean, if we just jump in here and show you this. I mean, just look at the vegetation again. And all the rocks along the side here, they look really sort of well proportioned and to scale. And it's such a sort of powerful looking landscape, all the trees sort of leaning over the road. I'm not sure how long this sort of road was in here for, but it's really well done. I mean, even down there, look, looks really good. And then we've got this bridge here, or tunnel I should say, go underneath that. Speed limit's still 65, they'll probably change that at some point. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this road. And then we'd go further into the sort of DLC, because the road ends here, as you can see, with this 2D sort of texture. But you'll be able to see how far we've gone. So we just went along here. I presume there's going to be another sort of coast road going up the side, which would be pretty cool. But if we actually turn around here, you probably saw it on my intro. You got this little path here that a truck went up. Not sure if it's going to be in the real thing or if we can actually drive a bit. But if we just look at the back of it, it says Bald Gate Ranch. Now, it doesn't really go that far, but it is cool how you can drive up here. I'm not sure if there's going to be like a drop off, if this road will go further up, but it's really, really nice. I mean, look at the views. Absolutely amazing. I mean, we can sort of drive through it a bit. Not very much, as you can see. Again, I'm not sure if they're going to sort of work on this and sort of go further that way. Now, if we turned right at the traffic lights, we could go down this road here. Now, as I said, it doesn't look as finished, or as close to being finished, as the road that you went by going left. But it does sort of give us an idea of where they're going. I presume they are going to make this into a real road. It isn't just going to be a sort of fake road where the AI just disappears. I sort of get that impression by the sort of length of it. They wouldn't have a road this long just for sort of AI to spawn on. But it is pretty cool. I mean, look at the speed that we're getting up down here. I presume they're going to put all sort of landmarks and sort of maybe like little shops down here for you to explore. Maybe roads going left further north, but it is really, really nice, this road, especially along the bay here. It's really cool, and it goes on for quite some time as well. I mean, we're still going. Let's see where it stops. It's a bit like some of the early map mods for ATS. This sort of reminds me of them. So yeah, the road doesn't really go much further, as you can see, but it is massive. I mean, you can't see the bridge anymore. That's sort of gone out of draw distance. And yeah, there isn't much. It's just the AI spawning, and you can see further along. So I'm not sure if this is going to be sort of another connector road. I mean, if we just pull up here, put on the brakes, and then if we go to free cam. So if you look where we are, I'm not sure if maybe this junction will join here. And then around like that, but there is another sort of secret road here as well. So if we just jump down, there's no sort of sign, or there is a sign there, long view. But yeah, you've got the exit ramp here, which is all boarded off up here, I believe. Yeah. So Astoria left. We don't want to go that way. We want to go past here. So we just jump into the truck, just turn the indicator off. There we go. So as you can see here, Oregon, thanks you, come back soon. So leaving Oregon and entering Washington. Loads of bridges around here, joining Oregon and Washington up. I mean, the draw distance isn't great here, obviously because it's not finished, but look at the detail on this bridge. And the sort of height of it as well. Having to climb quite high to get up this bridge. Rather cool. And then you sort of go back down. It doesn't go as far as the other roads, and it doesn't look as finished as the first road I've shown you. But it's still rather cool, nevertheless. And it gives you another idea of where SCS are planning to connect the two states up. And it's just weird seeing all the street lighting, and then just absolutely nothing. So if we just jump up onto the map here, so we've got a fair distance into Washington there. It's actually not a massive scale of map when you look at it, how far we've gone in that just little road. But so far we got a connection here, possibly here, as I've shown you with that massive sort of ringy road that we got. Then you've got over the bridge and into it that way. So now let's move on to the next one. So the next secret road is just up north of Portland here on the Interstate 5. Now it is currently blocked off for obvious reasons, but if we just jump out here, you'll be able to see the sign. So if you went straight on here, you'd head straight into Washington. So let's have a look at that now. It is cool how they just leave all these secret roads in. They did it for the Baltics DLC, the Oregon DLC. It's just cool to get a glimpse of all this sort of connector roads. This isn't as finished as the previous ones I've shown you again, but it just gives you another glimpse of oh, that's the invisible wall. a glimpse of where they're going. Let's just jump past that. Yeah, obviously it isn't finished, well, anywhere near finished. It's not even official. There's just cranes just floating there. We got an exit ramp. I guess we can go down there. Oh, another invisible wall. I think we just got hit. Yeah, this is not going well. But as you can see, this is sort of where we got to. If we just go to the edge here, we got like a random floating sign. And if we just jump on the map, you can see we are actually in Washington, but you could do that over here anyway, I guess. But yeah, if we just get in the free cam, you can see they've got some weird sort of textures over here. Not sure what's going on with that. That's a bit unusual. And then over on the side here, we have got some more vegetation, which actually is where the bridge was from the last secret road in. So we've got some more connections there. So another connection road is actually already in Washington, funnily enough. But we do have a sign going to Vancouver, which is a bit unusual. Because isn't that in Canada? British Columbia, Vancouver. So not sure why they got a sign there for that. But we can go a fair distance along here if we just move over. Yeah, it is a bit weird putting the signs of Vancouver, unless there is another Vancouver that I don't know about in Washington. But yeah, look at this. If we just go external for a second, massive road here, south Vancouver, over the water. It does feel like going over to like an island or something, going over to Washington. So that's 3 bridges that we've already been over. And that road finishes just here. As you can see, there's another sign, Oregon thanks you, come back soon. But yeah, we can't go any further yet. The penultimate secret road that I found is just east of the Dales here. And the road going north. So if we just jump in, you got a sign to Yakima. Not too sure if that's in Washington. I guess it is. But yeah, it does look like quite an interesting road, this one. So if we get going again over water, over another bridge, the 4th bridge. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I love the textures on this bridge. You got a little sort of mooring place over there for boats. Got a train line going past. The vegetation sort of completely sort of changed. It's all sort of dry now and almost desert-like. We can go down there, I think. Let's just go and have a quick look. Let's just be a bit nosy. But yeah, that's the little boat harbour thing there. Obviously, this is nowhere near completion. Again, this may not even be a real road. It might just be a sort of AI spawn road. Not sure what's down there. Yeah, this seems to go on for quite a long time. We've got some wind turbines. Forgotten the name of them then. We're going on for quite a long time. I think this is the end here. Look at that, we've got the train line up there. Brake. See how far we can go actually. What's on the other side? Oh, we can't go any further. Let's just have a sneak peek. Yeah, there's nothing in there. And the road ends there, look at that. So the other road that was connecting here was down here. So if we just go back to the junction and then jump on. Now I found this weird thing whilst recording the intro. I've got no idea what it's for. I don't know if it's just for the SCS mapping team. But if you look at it, it's like a measuring post. No idea what's going on with that. It's super weird. Yeah, this road is nowhere near completion. You can see the sort of sides just dropping off. Super dangerous. And we are climbing quite a bit. So if we just go over here, hopefully the road doesn't just end and we go spiralling off. And we can't go any further, so that's probably going to be a junction there, isn't it? Again, quite far away into Washington there. So yeah, a bit of another weird connector road. So the final connector road that I'm going to show you here is just west of Pendleton. So if we just get off that for a second, have a look at the signs. Assigned to Canwick. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that correctly, if I pronounce that correctly, but we got an exit to the 179, so maybe that is the road that we're going on now. Let's just jump off the map. So it's a quick overpass here, and then it's almost a completely dead straight road. It's kind of unusual. Just look around here. Going over even more water, I believe, which is kind of funny. So speed it up here. So we got assigned yet again to Kenwick. Got a train line going past. Got some pylons which are really close to the road. Obviously this will all be sort of flushed out a bit more. Oh, that is a invisible wall. You do get these every so often, as you've seen. Looks like we got a dam over there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to have a closer look in a second. Got some weird sort of dirt tracks over there. Another bridge over water yet again. It's like some weird homes down there. Again, no idea what's going on with that. Got another straight road going down there. We can have a look at that as also. And yeah, that's how far we can get on this road. So if we look how far we... Oh, wow. Almost went off the edge. Yeah, we haven't gone as far as some of the others, but if we have a look at that dam first, it looks pretty unusual. Yeah, look at this. Not sure if they're going to do anything with that in the final version. But yeah, that road only goes up to there. Some weird houses. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for our secret road. So if we just go back on the map, I'll show you where they all were again. So we're going to have a connector road here. I'm not sure if that's going to go any further. We can go and have a quick look. But sometimes they aren't all connector roads. Sometimes they're just, as I said many times, they're just AI spawn roads. So where is it? Yeah, so that road goes from there. That we got a sort of pickup here. I mean, it could do. That goes a fair distance, and that maybe connects to some of these roads down here. Yeah, I am just guessing, by the way. None of this is official or announced or anything, but it sort of gets you an idea. So I'd say definitely a connector road here, here, and then here also, and then you've got the one over the bridges, and then possibly here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 connector roads, which isn't too bad. I mean, if you compare it to this, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you'd say. So yeah, seems about right. But if you enjoyed this video, please do give me a like. Let's go back to the truck that's almost falling off the edge. Please do give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.